Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Kennedy. If you are new here, hello, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Make sure that you guys are subscribed so that you won't miss out any faith-based or Christian-based content here on this channel. So today I just wanted to come up here and just chat with y'all and let y'all know what's really up. Ignore this on my face. It's some pimple patches and I forgot I had them on all day and people been looking at me like I'm crazy, but I need to get rid of these pimples. So today I wanted to bring to your attention that, when you surrender your life to God, specifically when you are surrendering your life, when you are saying, God, I am fed up, I've had enough, you got to understand that though it only takes the faith of a mustard seed, God is not going to switch up his plans to see fit of where you are in that place in your life. It's pretty much like giving up everything that you know, all of your ways, how you process things, how you go through things, giving that all up and literally handing control of your life to God. So we have to understand that God will not meet us where our faith is. I want to speak on my situation so you guys can kind of understand where I'm coming from. So God told me, so I first surrendered my life to God early March. But as I started to get closer to him and just really being in my faith and my word, he revealed to me early on that I would be moving out of Texas and back home to where I'm from. He told me this months before, okay? Months before. So God told me I was going to be moving and I was okay with it. But I wanted to compromise with him. And I'm like, God, well, I want to have my business going and I want to have my ministry going. Everything that you have set out for me, I want it to pretty much be set in stone before I make any movements. Y'all, God laughed at me so hard. I mean, like, he was cracking up. He was really cracking up. Whatever I said was hilarious. Because God, he literally ignored what I said. Like, okay, okay. Yeah, go ahead. So I say this to say is that when it was time for me to move, he told me back in May, I want to say May or June, the day that I was moving, and he told me, you're gonna move during this day, make sure you move, you're gonna move during this time. Yeah, I'm over here in my flesh trying to gather myself together. I'm like, all right, if I start this business now, if I do this now, that means that this is gonna be here by here. Y'all, no. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful for every one of y'all on this channel. Do not get me wrong, I have been growing very fast on this channel. I came from a channel that had thousands of subscribers and I left that behind by the grace of God. So I'm now on this platform talking to y'all, right? Okay, so I thought that my life, I'm still trying to compromise with God. I'm like, God, well, I'm going to still be obedient, but I need you to deliver on certain things so that I can feel comfortable going into this uncomfortable promised land, going into this uncomfortable situation that's going to bring me to the greater good. But I still want something that I could bring along, which is my ambition, my success. I want that to come too, but I don't want you to really, take that away from me. So, and leave me with nothing pretty much, right? So that's what I'm thinking in my head. Now that comes from just my flesh and me, again, not wanting, I'm trying to resist the change that God is placing in my life. So I say all of this to say is that God did not, that none of that happened the way I wanted it to happen. And that's completely fine. I understand that now, is that God will not meet us where we are in our faith when it comes to his plans. He's going to carry out his plans the way they come because his plans are perfect, okay? Understand that our plans are flawed. If it's not by God and his grace, our plans are flawed. So we got to understand that when we're asking for certain things, we don't know what's best for us. God knows what's best for us. So it's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. Understand that you cannot resist the change that God is doing. So the more and more you resist, and he tells us in the Bible multiple times, he will bless the desires of our hearts. However, that does not mean that it's going to happen the way we want it to. That does not mean that you're going to make that move that he's been telling you to move very comfortably, financially, physically, mentally. That does not mean that if you're asking for a better job, that you might not have to go through hoops and hurdles to get to that job, or still have the job that you have now and not have to give up that or sacrifice that to get to your new job. That does not mean that if you're asking for that new house, that your house has to completely fall apart in order for you to get the blessing that you're able to receive to go ahead and afford the next house. We don't know how it's going to happen. We just know that it's going to happen. So we have to hold on to that faith that God is going to provide for us when he says that he's going to provide for us, but not worry about the how. We don't worry about the how. What do y'all tell y'all kids when they asking y'all questions and they keep asking you questions just being nosy? What y'all say? Don't worry about it. Why does it matter? Why are you worried about it? Why are you so worried about how this is going to happen? Or why are you so involved in grown folks' business? Understand that this is kingdom business. This is God. This is between God and the people that he is setting forth in your life to go ahead and do this. We are just on the receiving end. Faith without works is dead. But understand that how it goes and how the plan happens has nothing to do with us. Okay? Nothing to do with us. We just have to keep pushing forward. We just can't sit there and be stagnant. We have to just keep going. But understand that these plans that God has for us, they're already written. We just got to keep going. That's it. We just got to keep going. I want to let y'all know that you can't expect God to reach you at the point of your faith. You have to just hold on to that faith. God will literally go through one ear and not the other. And I say this with all due respect. But God is not hearing that. And I completely understand him, because it's like you doing your work and somebody trying to tell you exactly what to do. And this is your work. This is your place of business. This is your business. And somebody coming in here and trying to tell you how to run it. No. So understand to still have that faith. Know that God is going to be a man of his word. He is of his word. God is 100% of his word. Understand that he's going to do for you. But it may not be in the way that you expect. It may not be in the way that you need him to do. But understand it's going to get done. And his way is the best way, and it's the only way. I love you, people of God. Most importantly, God loves you. I will see y'all in my next video. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye.